Sounds. Bringing people and communities together on seclosounds.org.
Good evening. You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show here on Seclo Sounds, slickly starting as ever. This is the MK Dons radio show that brings you the trutch, the whole trutch and nothing but the trutch about what it really means to be a franchise fan. We're going to start off the show this evening by saying that this is Catatonia. Listening to the MooCamp Radio Show here on Seclo Sounds, but this is no ordinary MooCamp Radio Show. First of all, it's Christmas, because we can't be bothered to do any over the Christmas period, so this is the last show before the new year. But more importantly, this is, in fact, a replay of the MooCamp Radio Show from a couple of weeks ago. The FA decided that somebody needed to be punished for something or other, and quite who it is they're punishing we really don't know, but it's probably us or something like that. We're sure it's for very good reasons anyway. It's the last show before the festivities, and replays that will dominate the next few weeks. We're all very, very drunk, so it's going to be an interesting show. I'm Brando, the man who put the fat into fatigue, so hi. I'm joined, of course, by Modders, the man who put the lion into Marillion. Say hi.
Good evening.
To my right, I have young Albie, the man who put the chi into franchise. Say hi.
Alright, Manchester.
And last to my left, I have Jers, the man who put the cross into Christmas. Say hi.
Evening. Bournemouth Liverpool tonight.
Excellent.
Bournemouth now, Liverpool now at the minute.
Okay.
Spurs are 1-up against Newcastle. I hope no one's listened to this with the intent to take that game, because I'm going to ruin it for them.
You're going to ruin it for them. Excellent.
Everyone.
I need to be kept up to date with it, because thanks to young Albie leading me astray, I've now got a vested financial interest in this match. So I don't think we talk about betting
I'm
on
being
this show.
honest with you, Brando. Bournemouth are getting a bit of a kick in the ear. Sorry.
No, could you please lie to me? I think that's
It'll
the
all be
only way to
worth
make
the
this work.
£42 that he wins back.
The drinks will be on me. Yeah,
You've said that now, there's no getting out of it.
They said it before, though.
Yeah, true.
That's true. Didn't mean it then either. Okay, well, just without you, the show would be a kind of meaningless, endless stream of poor quality puns and us laughing at our own jokes. So, Modders, if you can let people know how they could get in touch with us, please, I think it would be a good way to start.
I can indeed. You can contact us via our new app from 3 days before our show airs, making sure you tell us what time you'd like to contact us on the show, and then coming round to the rear of the studio at the appropriate time, making sure that you queue on the left-hand side. Alternatively, you can use more conventional methods. You can contact us on Facebook, and we're at facebook.com/the MooCamp. You can tweet us using the hashtag the MooCamp during the show. You can email us at radio@moocamp.com. You could just notice that Liverpool have scored, or you could text 80085, but remember to start your message with, "It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid," or else it won't reach us. Or you can text direct to the studio on 07848 930 396.
Thank you very much. Did they really just score?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
It's a replay. Oh, header right in. Come on, Liverpool, with your £42 on the deck here.
Absolutely.
Anyway, what's in the show this week, I'm asking myself? Well, in this moderately relaxed portion of the show, we'll bring to you the two questions that warm your hearts in this cold weather, with the question and roundabout of the week. Remember, it's your input that makes those work, so get contacting us ASAP. We'll also bring you some more of your interactions via your texts and tweets, and for the very first time this season, we'll also be talking about the game that was Preston away. 4-0, by the way.
Oh, it's been ages since we mentioned 5-0. Yeah, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0.
Might as well have been 5-0.
Glorious.
This just in, following on from the same vein as Ricardo No Bund Width in creating a solution for a problem that doesn't actually exist, Milton Keynes Dons are pleased to announce the second application that will be available for fans to utilise shortly. The app, which is entitled the Stand Up app, enables users to stand during periods of the game. When we contacted the app designer, Mr. Ivan No Idea, he informed us that this revolutionary system had been modelled on Ricardo's app, in that you can inform us whether you'd like to stand before the game, or for all of the first half, at half-time, or for all of the match, before you've even got to the ground. He added a small device which we'll call a seat has been installed at every spectator position, and when the app is in use, this will flip up to the upright position, providing a safe standing area for you. More on this when we've found out if any discount codes will be provided.
Roundabout of the week. It's the MooCamp, it's the MooCamp Roundabout of the week.
Each week on the MooCamp Radio Show, I go out to see what's happening at one of the 3,426 roundabouts in Milton Keynes, and I pick one at random to describe to you in all its splendour. Now, I'm not going to waste time giving you a really, really prolonged intro. We all know what it is and we all know what's required. There's no need for any more of a detailed description of what it's all about, so if you're sitting comfortably, I'll begin.
So you're not going to give us a long-winded intro and waste time or anything like that?
Long-winded intro.
That.
No, I won't do that
great.
at all. No, I'll just
I'm
start.
on board with that, but just say I'm very, very supportive of that.
Good. Okay, I'll just start then.
Yeah, you should. Go for it.
This roundabout contains the ubiquitous 4 exits. You can drive here. Scirocco Molen, as they say in the Mediterranean and Eindhoven, are pertinent. It's a great place to play around. The Benedictine Priory leads to somewhere not moving. And, with an extra letter, you can't see the wood for the trees. So, whereabouts is this week's Roundabout of the Week?
It's an exciting one this week. Please get your answers in to us now, and, well, not necessarily now, but over the course of the next, throughout the show. And, we'll maybe give some badges out at the end of it.
But
I would
not
like
before
to
the
say,
end of the show.
Sorry, go on.
It's not as easy as that. Those clues would like you to believe.
No, it sounds really straightforward. When you
But
look at it,
it
it's
isn't.
like, that's an obvious one.
But it isn't.
But Modest has a glint in his eye.
Yeah, I'm
And
just saying.
that's not just the alcohol.
You know
I was
what's
just going to
rubbish?
say, that's the drink.
One of these Bournemouth players has got one of those Alice bands on, and his hair's not even that long. I hope
Well,
they
no.
lose now.
I used to wear an Alice band on my head.
Well, I hope you lost when you played for Bournemouth.
That's something I shouldn't have announced that.
One of my favourite football experiences was watching. Who the hell was he playing for? What's his ex-posh bloke?
Becchio.
Alice Band. No,
Boyd.
George
Boyd.
Boyd.
Yeah.
Watching George Boyd against Millwall. I think it actually was for Posh. I don't know. It might be in the cup. But every time he got the ball, all the Millwall fans were going. They had to take him off. It was gorgeous. It was just it was the funniest thing I've seen in a very long time. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing other stuff, aren't I? Can I actually click the button? You were about to say something as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I was just saying, in terms of contacting us throughout the show, could you please make sure that it's throughout the show and not right when we're ending?
Yeah, it's probably a good
Yeah,
idea.
that is rather annoying.
Good point.
If you send a message at 3 minutes to 9, we've actually already gone home by that point.
In the green room, winding down, we are.
Exactly, yeah, with friends to keep us company. There's a silence.
It's time for the question of the week.
And because this is a Christmas-themed show, it needs to be a Christmas-themed question of the week. And the question of the week this week is, what would you be asking Santa to bring the Dons this Christmas? And we've had a number of different responses so far. A certain Andrew Albie McPherson says Anthony McNamee and Mark Beavers to sign on permanent deals.
Permanent, yes. I like
Yeah.
that.
What else have we got?
Got one here from Paul Harris, who says, the Lexicon of Chav, the coffee table book with bonus DVD.
I think we've got an idea for next
That's
year, haven't we?
That's really funny, isn't it?
If we can persuade them to keep doing this, but for another 12 months, then yeah, next year we'll have Christmas extravaganzas. Excellent.
I've
What else?
got one here from Franco Volpe. It says, a centre-back to challenge the current two for a place.
Cool.
Paul Harris says, to be able to play Chesterfield again in the FA Cup to get a second chance. Christmas has come early.
Tanya from Linslade says a big cake and 11 forks. So I'm not actually quite sure what the relevance of that one is.
Someone called Paul Harris, I've never heard of him, so... Paul Harris says, Christmas trees for the car park, which is once again very funny.
I got one from Norman from Stanton Berry, who says world peace.
I think he asked for the most realistic thing there, doesn't
Definitely, yeah. It's far more likely than the rest of it.
Well, likely than getting two centre backs, I guarantee you that.
Daisy from Coffee Hall says a James Blunt calendar and 11 forks. There's a bit of a theme coming out on Facebook at the moment. This is Paul Harris and Franco seem to have nothing else to do this evening, but Paul Harris has said enough money to keep all the screens on during match days, which I kind of like.
We're on a roll tonight, Paul.
Enough money for a new mic for St Trev of Marshall. Franco Volpe says a monkey butler app to get my pre-ordered a monkey butler app to get my pre-ordered food delivered to my seat.
Zing.
Yeah, Paul Harris says seat warmers, Bovril cup holders. Franco says, is that in an app? And apparently no, he wants Bovril cup holders, the real thing. A calendar for Chesterfield FC so they can be sure the paperwork is submitted on time. Oops.
Oh, what a belting goal that was for Liverpool going now too.
I don't want to hear this. Franco says high security locks for the transfer window at the stadium and Robbo's phone contract terminated on December the 31st. I like the sound of
Yeah,
that.
agree with that.
Winky to arrive at Paul Harris says Winky to arrive at a home game in a rocket jetpack. That'd work. I'd like that. Yeah. And then Franco says someone at the FA to grow a brain cell. Who exactly is being financially punished in this cup replay? We may come back and talk about that.
Is that just one person to grow a brain cell and they share it amongst?
I think they share it. Yeah. Custody is split or something. Okay, well look, we've got there's more of these flying around, and we'll come back with some more later on. If you've got suggestions of what you'd like Santa to bring the Dons this Christmas, then let us know.
Joke of the week.